Good morning. Mary Joan here with First Time Mom. This isn't what I expected. The next installment of some information to help you navigate motherhood and navigate just all the changes that come with being a mom. And as I've said before, you may be a first time mom or a subsequent mom, but if you sometimes find yourself feeling a bit lost or overwhelmed, this information is going to be relevant for you. And particularly this topic today. The title of this talk today is, do you ever feel selfish when you take time for yourself? So many women I speak with say yes if I ask them that question. They get caught up in feeling that, wanting time alone, taking time for themselves without their family, without their baby or their children, somehow means that they're being selfish. And nothing could be further from the truth. So I want you to hear me say that again. Nothing could be further from the truth. So what happens a lot is that women confuse being selfish with actually taking self-care. So women misunderstand or misinterpret that taking care of themselves somehow equals being selfish. And that is just not true. Taking care of ourselves is important to our health, our wellness, our ability to be there for other people. And taking care of ourselves is not being selfish. Certainly, yes, there are instances where people could be selfish, where it's negative, where it's detrimental, where it impacts other people. But that is very different than what we're talking about here. So taking time for yourself is not being selfish. Wanting to have time without your children or your family is not you being selfish. It's just normal. So welcome. Welcome to being a normal person, right? But something happens when we become moms. We feel like we're supposed to abandon all of that. And it's just not the case. And it's just not true. It's also just not fair. But many women buy into the myth that, I'm a mom. So this is what I signed up for. I'm a mom and I should be fulfilled just being a mom. And those are myths. They're not true. They're not accurate or fair. No one can be fulfilled doing one thing 100% of their time. We need balance. We need variety. There are different parts of us, so we need to nurture and take care of all those different parts. So being a mom is a very big, important part of you, and we're going to invest a lot in that. But you're also an individual person, and we need to not neglect that part of you as well. So I want you to really get clear that taking care of yourself, taking care of who you are as just an independent individual person is not selfish. It's actually important self-care. And what I know from my own journey with mothering and talking with hundreds of women is that when women have a hard time with this and they neglect their self-care because they somehow misunderstand that they're being selfish, it can lead to a buildup of resentment, of frustration, of just angst inside because there are important needs that aren't being acknowledged or met. So I really want you to get okay with the idea that self-care is good. Self-care is important. Self-care is necessary. It's not a luxury. Self-care is necessary for you to be the kind of mom you want to be. I know for myself, if I don't get that bit of time for myself, I can't be quite as kind or as patient or as giving as I want to be. So actually giving myself permission for that good self-care helps me be the mom I want to be. So I want you to really get your head around this. Really get your heart around self-care is good. Self-care allows me to be the kind of mom I want to be. So give yourself permission. You will benefit from it, and so will your family. I will be back with you next week with some more information to help you along this journey of motherhood. Bye for now.